Well, a very good evening to you and welcome to Refresh, the Fresh Start After Show. I'm your host, Simon Byrne. During the show, we'll be looking back on the experiences of our Fresh Starter. Throughout the week, we've been posting 10-minute video highlights of the day during their life-changing Fresh Start experience. And you've had the chance to have your say by posting on our Twitter and our YouTube channel. On tonight's Refresh, we're going to be talking to a young freelance journalist, Jamie Stronach. We're going to be talking to him about his time being homeless on the streets of Preston, looking back through his troubles, how he overcame them, just as we would with any one of our shows. And this isn't a joke. We really are taking people out of their comfort zones and seeing how they survive and what learning experiences they get out of it. So, moving right along, please give a very warm welcome to our first guest, Mr. Jamie Stronach.
Simon, very nice to meet you.
Hi, Jamie, nice to meet you as well. You well?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you, Simon?
I'm very well, thank you. So, Jamie, just tell us a little bit about your background.
Well, I'm originally from Rugby, which is down in Warwickshire. I've then since spent 3 years at university studying English. And I've now gone on to become a freelance journalist, finding jobs as and where I can, really.
Excellent, excellent. I imagine working in journalism, you come into contact with people from all different walks of life. You're kind of working with systems, learning how systems work. Did that in any way help prepare you for your experience on the streets?
Yes, I'd say it did. I mean, before with my background, I didn't really get to experience or get to know people like that. But through journalism, obviously, with stories, you talk to people like that and you find out more about them. So yes, it did. It helped me understand them a bit more.
Excellent. So as part of the programme, we dropped you in the middle of Preston with nothing but the clothes on your back and left you to fend for yourself. Obviously, we had our camera crew there, but they were strictly under instructions not to interfere and just to record you from a distance. So knowing you were alone, what was the first thing you did to try and put a roof over your head?
Well, first of all, it's a very scary thing to be put in a city all by yourself with, you don't know anybody, you don't have any food, you don't have anything. So the first thing I did, I looked for some shelter, but the only shelter they actually have, you have to have been registered and homeless for 3 weeks, which isn't great. So then I had to sort of go about, where am I going to sleep, where am I going to stay, and I had to try and find somewhere, which I eventually did. Okay, were you in any way surprised by the lack of places for homeless people to sleep? Yes, I think I was. I mean, you'd have thought that the council would have done something, especially in such a major city. There's not really many places to go. Like I said, there is the shelter, but I couldn't stay there because I hadn't been registered for a certain amount of time. So I had to be ready to rough it for the amount of, I think it's 3 weeks before you can stay there properly. So you really mean there's nothing out there, there's no shelter available just for people that have perhaps fallen down on the luck? Apparently not. I mean, I don't know what this world's coming to, Simon, but there's nothing. Exactly. So absolutely no room at the inn for you, Jamie. Unfortunately not, no. Well, we do actually have a clip of your first sort of morning after you've been sleeping rough, so let's have a quick look at that now. Okie doke.
That's awful experience, mate. I mean, I didn't realise it'd be this hard. These benches, I don't know where my next meal's going to come from.